Okay, here we are. We are back. Technical difficulties, but we got there in the end. As always, we'll start a new game. I've played a little bit of it just to figure out if it's... Well, we know it's a cute game. Well, I know it's a cute game now, so... And so I didn't actually play too much through it because I wanted to see it. However...
This book belongs to...
me. Might have to...
Hello, Journal. Is it okay if I call you that? It's a bit formal, I know. But we've only just met. Let me introduce myself.
You don't have to suffer through my terrible voice acting for this.
I'm Isabel Barbara Cook. Most people call me Izzy, not Dad. He calls me Titch. He's such a numpty head.
I really like this aspect
My
as
little
well
brother
for
Ben
how to narrate.
calls me Isbo. I call him He Who Chews Curtains. He likes red for breakfast and blue for dinner. And then there's...
See?
Mom, my top tea drinking buddy.
So all of the little blue bits kind of give hints.
I go get my tea and this is Pinky. I think she's jealous of you, Journal.
Pinky fact, actually afraid of mice.
Today's my birthday. Dad made his best cake. Mum and Gran started the singing. Ben gurgled along. I blew out the candles. And made a wish.
And so part of it is you have to actually move things around. And so it's going to be the opportunity for, again, you guys to see how bad of a platform gamer I am.
Since I was little, I've always dreamed of becoming a writer. This is where you come in, Journal.
Starting is half the battle. Gran, don't worry about being good. Practice, practice, practice. Write about being you. That's something you know better than anyone.
Gran always says.
Gran always says a writer. The graphics in this are...
No one
the
ever got
graphics in this are
anything
gorgeous.
just by wanting it.
I guess that birthday wish was a waste then. Gran said writing is about exploring your thoughts. It helps you unlock your feelings. I'd like to write something that will make Gran smile. She always talks about little acorns growing into big trees. Is that to make me feel better about my height? Or about my writing? I want to write a story, but what kind? A romance? Science fiction?
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
A comedy? A drama? Fairy tales? Wait, we're getting somewhere. A fantasy story. So, how do I start my fantasy story? Once upon a time. Ugh, no one said this would be easy. Again. From the top. Not so far away. In the land of Astoria. A place of peace and magic.
Watercolor artwork of this is absolutely stunning.
There lived a girl named...
Ooh, we have a choice. Grace, Georgia, or Robin. Do we have any suggestions? What do we think we should name this? What should we name her? Grace, Georgia, or Robin? What are we thinking? Hello, Uzumeka. I see you lurking. Grace, Georgia, or Robin? Sounds noble or spiritual, maybe. Someone who confronts monsters or free like a bird. We'll go with Georgia.
Georgia. Everyone knew her by the bright colour.
Oh, we have choice colour options too. What colour should we pick for her dress? Red, green, or purple? What are we thinking? The red feather's kind of cool. I do like the purple. But I think I might go with what my friend Valcor always says. You can't go wrong with a red coat.
Of her red dress. She was ready to begin her adventure. In fact, she'd been preparing for it her whole life. For she was the only apprentice of the village guardian.
Oh, the elder.
Elder Ava.
Elder Ava. All characters in the story are fictitious. Any relation to persons living or dead are purely coincidental.
Everyone was very fond of Georgia. Her heart was full of curiosity and compassion. The villagers agreed that no one was...
Kind, smart, or playful. Another option. I might go with playful.
as playful as her.
Oh. We have a load screen now. Oh wow, look at this. This is beautiful. I wish I could have the music playing, but I
Not
don't
too
want to
far
risk
away
getting
in the
tagged on
land of the
this when I put it on YouTube.
There lived a young girl named Georgia. She was playful and loved using her wit and imagination. Suddenly, a faint speck of light floated down and began to buzz around Georgia.
Hello, little Firefly. Did you come for my birth? Oh, Elder Ava's gonna be so happy.
The Firefly shared Georgia's excitement.
We should pick up my gaming marbles on the way back. They are all over the place. Because I fought a giant with them. Right, Firefly? This marble fell from a passing star.
So, B and drag.
This one was the glass eye of a sea sprite.
They are very big
Come
gaming
on, Firefly.
marbles.
The village is just a bit further down. Wahoo! I love doing that.
The bridge was an old, creaky affair.
Careful, Georgia. Careful.
Georgia imagined shark fins circling below.
Phew! We made it, Firefly. And down!
Oh, I think I was supposed to grab something then.
Georgia knew many secret paths back to the village. Like this one. She loved feeling the roots around her.
Okay.
As if the tree
I
was
really
giving
like
her
the
a
way that they're
gentle
actually doing the tutorial on this.
Nearly there, Firefly. Just one more little slide. Here we go! Woohoo!
The old cargo lift, barely used. Her own secret entrance to the village above. Georgia couldn't wait to show her Firefly the village. Maybe run on the rooftops. Or prank the village builders. Look, Firefly.
It's a very
Oh.
peaceful game.
The warm lights and enticing smells of Elder
And I like
Ava's
the way
home
it's telling this
welcome
dual story from the point of the narrator.
Elder Ava!
Happy birthday, Georgia.
I've made a new friend.
One of our sacred fireflies. This is a very special thing indeed.
Does this mean...
Yes, it is time. Would you fetch me that box, please?
Ava was sure that Georgia would rise to the occasion.
Go ahead. This will store all the magic words you find. Some will stay with you, others are fleeting. They will help you overcome any obstacle. Now, your training is complete. Congratulations,
liking the magic aspect
new
of this.
Guardian of the Fireflies.
Guardian of the
Guardian?
Fireflies.
But that's you.
Guardian in retirement now. You should head to the shrine tree for the other Firefly's blessing. I'll join you shortly, dear.
Ooh. How do we do this? Is it...
Oh, a little something of mine to mark the occasion.
Elder
Ooh.
Ava reached inside her pocket and handed Georgia a gift.
Ooh, we get another
Ava's
choice.
favourite
Ruby,
pendant.
emerald, or sapphire? What should we go
Except
with?
for the giant...
I personally like sapphires. But do we have any thoughts? Any options? What do we think we should pick? Well, with lack of input,
Sapphire.
sapphire it is.
Now, off you
Oh,
go.
big blue gem. I like that.
I'm so proud of you, Georgia.
I can't wait to try out my magic book.
And all at once, Georgia was surrounded by the hustle and bustle of village life.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Wait a minute. She's got the power. She must have the book.
Georgia must be the new Firefly Guardian.
Why do we have to be on cargo duty?
Georgia loved throwing
That was
stones
amazing.
over the
The
rooftops.
best thing I've
But
seen
not
all
today.
morning.
Look, Georgia has the book. Ah, miss.
Today, the Firefly Shrine was waiting.
Go on!
She looked over her bustling treetop village.
I heard you had a bit of leaf mould.
This was all she knew.
Yeah, Elder Bassus gave me a poultice.
Did it work?
Cleared it right
And
up.
it was home.
Looks better than ever.
Smell that! That's the scent of paradise.
I could always use more paradise. I'll take 10.
But inside, she was still curious.
Hey, Georgia! Happy birthday!
No, you can't have a magic book.
Good to see you, Georgia.
But Georgia has one. But that's different. She's special. But you say I'm special.
Careful, careful. No need to rush.
About the world that lay beyond. The bridge swayed in the warm breeze. Its slats creaked
Where's that
with a
Georgia
gentle
going?
familiarity
Start trouble, no
as
doubt.
Georgia crossed it.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to do this.
Haven't seen that book for a while, Georgia. You have to see the Fireflies. Let me get the key. Ah!
Ooh.
Blast!
Georgia couldn't wait to see the Fireflies. Soon they'd bless her as new village guardian.
What's being guardian going to be like, Firefly? I hope it's adventurous. Let's swing into adventure. Perfect.
Georgia crawled through the dank, dark tunnel. It didn't feel like being hugged at all. rocky cliff face posed no challenge to her now. The sacred bell to announce her arrival. At last, the tree was in sight.
Hi, Evil
Home
One.
to the
How are you?
Fireflies, whose ancient energy kept the village safe.
This
from
is a
harm.
very nice, relaxing little game. How did you get up here, Elder Ava? If I had to go through this
Go on.
whole journey...
Show them what you can do. That's it. They're accepting their new guardian. At last, I can get a lion.
Glowing light surrounded her. A timeless energy that birthed stars and forged suns. Now she was part of it. Forever. And so Georgia became the new Firefly Guardian. But her biggest adventure was yet to come.
How are you today, Evil One?
Hello, Journal.
This is very
This
fun,
time of the year.
exciting, but very calming.
It gets dark so early. Like the day is just an accident, and the night is how the world really works. Stars and fireflies glowing in the dark.
And visually, this is beautiful.
I've never actually seen a firefly. Do you think that matters, Journal? Glowing things are cool, especially in nature.
Both aspects of this game have been really,
On holiday
really
in
pretty.
Wales, Gran and
and
I
really
would go to the
calming.
beach and look up at the stars.
Ah!
But one night, we looked down instead. The stars were shining in the water. It was like the sky got flipped upside down. We took off our shoes and socks and waded into the water. As we walked over the pebbles, they glowed beneath our toes. Gran said it was called bioluminescence. Tiny plankton in the water being moved back and forth by the tide. I knew it was just little creatures, but it felt like magic.
Magic.
I got up very early the next morning. I sneaked into the kitchen, got a jam jar, and went down to the shore to where I'd seen the plankton. That evening, I was so excited. I carefully put the jar on my bedside table. And waited for the night. But it didn't glow. I was devastated. I showed Gran the jar. She laughed. Gran always says,
You can't put a cork in...
You can't put a cork in nature.
they need sunlight and nutrients from the tide. Gran knows about those things. She used to be a marine biologist.
Oh. Nature is cool and complicated.
Gran bought some special algae that would grow at home. We spent the whole day planning it.
Oh.
Sand. Pebbles. Glass stones. A house.
Won't let me put in water yet.
Corals. Lights. Water. Company. We took pictures for Gran's photo album for our future selves to remember. How the tank took ages to fill. How we took turns stirring the algae in. How happy we were when we had it all set. Just needs time to develop, said Gran.
Science.
After 6 days, the algae was ready. I put the tank on my desk and ran my finger through the water.
Oh no, I missed that.
My own
No, I
bit
don't
of
think I can
magic.
go back.
Izzy. That was Mum. She just got a call. She has to leave now. It sounded really bad. I have
That knocking, I actually thought that was
weird
here in real life for a second.
feeling in my stomach. Something I don't know how to deal with. We just heard that Gran has had a stroke. I don't want to believe it. I can't lose her. Georgia woke from a hazy, distant dream. Something unnatural had stirred her from slumber. Ugh. What's that noise? Elder Ava?
I really like the way that they're handling both
Georgia,
stories.
a giant creature is attacking our village.
Attacking? I thought the Fireflies protected us.
There must be something wrong. Get to the tree at once. Hurry!
What creature could have caused this? And suddenly, Georgia was surrounded by smoke and cinders. As she hurried past the crackling rooftops, Her concern grew.
Hey, Georgia, you gotta hide.
You can hide with us.
Broken.
The lift.
No, there's no space. Okay. Find your own hiding spot then.
She looked at her burning treetop village. This was all she knew. This was home. She needed to get to the Fireflies. She needed to keep everyone safe.
Please, Georgia, help me out. I'm trapped under this thing.
Unfortunately, I think I have
Thank
to
you,
help.
Thank
So
you. Never thought I'd be so glad to see my feet again.
No, no, no. I need to get to the Firefly tree.
The bridge was beyond repair.
oh, we got a new word.
Okay. One step at a time.
Boom. Hello, Spinner. How are you?
A terrifying noise echoed from beyond
We
the
are
village
playing
gate.
some Lost Words Beyond the Page. It's a really... So far, it's been a very
Georgia rushed out
visually
to meet it.
appealing, very beautiful game
Soon she would prove herself.
that's actually
as the
telling
new
a dual
village
story of the narrator, Izzy, who is writing in her
I can
journal,
do
and the
this.
story that she is creating for her
Right,
gran.
Firefly? Right?
But Izzy has just received some bad news about her gran, that her gran
But she
has
could
had a
not
stroke and is in hospital. And so we've jumped into the story. Yeah.
Deny
So we've jumped into the story that she's writing
creeping
about Georgia.
terror.
So yes. And we have this Firefly sprite with us that helps us do magic because we are now the guardian of the Fireflies. But something has attacked our village and set it on
Earth
fire.
yawned below her.
Nope. Yes. Try this again.
Earth yawned below her.
Made it. That was scary.
There we go. No, I did not start the fires.
This tree did
Something
not
has attacked the
comfort her.
village. Don't know what it is yet.
It was as scared as she was. With nobody around to extinguish them, fires burned out of control.
See, our Firefly has given us access to the magic word.
Some words will stay with you, others are fleeting.
A strange blaze
Others are
crackled
fleeting.
ahead.
Okay.
Is that fire? I've never
Blue
seen a flame
fire?
like that before.
The sacred bell lay silent on the ground.
Try repair, because we need the sacred bell to get across.
Nearly there.
Sounds like it's had better days.
Oh no. No, no, no. Where are the other fireflies? Fireflies? Please be here. Please be here.
Soon, the dreadful realization dawned on Georgia. The fireflies were gone.
I've played through a little bit, not a lot, just to see, just enough to realise that I wanted to stream it because it's a really beautiful game. Ooh, we have a choice: revenge, knowledge, or the fireflies. What should we pick? Revenge, knowledge, the fireflies. Oh, choices. Knowledge. Oh, good choice, Spinner.
Knowledge.
Elder Ava!
Again!
Something took the
Elder Ava
fireflies.
is here. I had to go through all that, but
Our people
she's
will
here
fall
now.
sick without them.
There has to be a reason why this happened. I'll find out. I'll be back with answers. I promise.
Go, and may the love of this village guide you. Always.
Georgia took a deep breath. She knew what she had to do. She would find answers, one way or another. The earth could fall away beneath her, but she would not be stopped. This was further than she'd ever been before. And yet it was exhilarating, wondrous, and terrifying. Fear was at her side. And hope in her heart. But things were about to get worse. Much, much worse.
Is that a dragon?
It's big. But Georgia would not slow down. Not for crumbling paths. Not for giant monsters. She would get the fireflies back, no matter what. She would catch the dragon.
No, wait!
She raced forward and leapt. Hello, Journal. We went to see Gran today. In the hospital. It looked like a big grey fortress. It took us a while to find the right room. Dad let me open the door. Gran has a big, cozy bed at home. Nothing like the hospital one she was in. Lying in there, she looked so small. I don't remember her being that small. Gran's eyes were open, but she struggled to... find the right words. She just couldn't... speak properly. The doctor said it was called dysphasia. It was caused by the stroke. She's usually so talkative, but now she kept stopping. Mid-sentence, as if all the words she could find were just out of reach. I could see it really frustrating her. And then Gran started coughing. They put an oxygen mask on her. I told her she looked like Darth Gran. She smiled at that. That reminds me of Gran telling me how she took Mum to the cinema. A long time ago, when Mum was my age. A Gran story! Gran and Mum went to see my favourite movie. Mum fell asleep, but Gran fell in love with it. When I was little, Gran would show it to me. On a battered video cassette. Gran would laugh at the robots and guess a funny smile whenever the scruffy-looking smuggler showed up. We'd watch it until we could quote all the best lines. We laughed a lot. Once she gets out, we're going to watch them all over again. And when the next movie arrives, Gran and I are going to go to the cinema. Together. And soon, Gran and I will be playing games again. I can't wait! This time, I'll beat all her high scores. For sure. Gran's a tough cookie. In video games, and everywhere else. I heard Mum crying in her room. I've never seen her cry before. She looked so sad. I didn't know what to do. So I made her a cup of tea. Just like Gran's, she said. Mum said Gran was getting tired. I said she's getting better. Mum said she felt helpless. I said she was just sleepy. Mum said Gran's going to... I said she's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. All you need is a leap of faith. Will Gran still be Gran after this? Of course. She'll be fine. Fine! Gran is going to get better, right? I made her smile. That should help. Got to keep positive. Mum needs me to. I'll show Gran my story. Mum as well. They'll enjoy reading it. I hope it helps. What else can I do? I just need to finish my story. So, where were we? After the dragon attacked the village, Georgia set out in search of answers, leaving Elder Ava and her village behind. Her journey took her to a vast desert with a guardian who guards it because it is sacred. Georgia had pursued the dragon far, far from home. The desert spread out before her. Dunes rising and falling like a sea of gold. Timeless and bewildering. A glow in the sand. I'll get you safely home, my little friend. Another firefly, escaped from the dragon's grasp. Hey there, little one. You're safe now.
Where did this wind suddenly come from?
There was something very unnatural about it.
Woohoo! A little wind won't stop me. Can't close mouth. Hold on, Fireflies. Hold on. Phew. It stopped. Someone's down there. Hey there.
This place is sacred. Do you hear me? Sacred. You don't look sacred at all.
So you're causing the wind. It's great fun, but have you seen a dragon blow by?
Go away! Mayonnaise, then stay out!
But George's will would not break that easily.
Hey! Come back here! I really need your help.
I said go!
Surprise! Really? Who does that big bag of wind think he is? Look, whoever you are,
Go away!
I can't. I have to find the...
Go away!
Okay, see ya. That sorted Mr. Grumpy Pants out.
The yawning cave burrowed deep into the earth. Home to wondrous life. Easily scared. This place is huge. Georgia felt like an explorer. Uncovering the unknown. Far below the rolling dunes.
I wonder what used to be down here. Maybe sand-swimming desert pirates? Or one-eyed troglodytes? I hope not.
Deep under the desert sands, Georgia found a long forgotten chamber. The plant recoiled at the sound of her footsteps. Broken remains of greatness past. The silence of the ages filled the air.
Fresh air!
A familiar, foul-tempered voice drifted down to Georgia.
He didn't listen. I need to find it. Sacred, I said. No one listens to me anymore. You. You shall go no further.
word magic.
Georgia had disarmed the djinn. His fury was great. Fortunately, his voice was very, very small. But the Desert Guardian would not let it rest.
Hey! Stop it! I need to find the dragon! Don't you get that? I really don't have time for this. That's it. So long. Woo-hoo! Well, we got rid of Sulky Boots again. Now, what's all this?
As she looked around this lonely, desolate place, Georgia wondered, why would anyone choose to live here? There had been people here, once upon a time. What happened to them? Who were they?
Maybe I'll find answers here.
The dome was empty, but for a pool of water. An inviting place to rest. George's thoughts drifted to the people that once had lived here. She was sure they must have been philosophers. A distant roar roused Georgia from her thoughts.
I'll catch you yet, dragon.
The ancient statues toppled before Georgia. Wise philosophers. pondering life's mysteries.
Fall before me!
But behind Georgia, a grumpy mumbling could be heard.
Ugh, him again. Let's move.
That's better. I do the magic around here.
The Desert Guardian was frantically looking for Georgia.
Stop hiding from me.
He would surely find her eventually. Wouldn't he?
Easy.
Despite the darkness, Georgia's hope guided her.
It must leave. It must. They mustn't know.
Well, now I'm curious.
What is it with this guy?
They must see. No, 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 no.
What has you so worked up, old windbag?
The past. The past. It stays hidden. It must. Oh, the old days. So little left. Best forgotten.
Look, whatever it is you don't want me to see, I'm sure we can...
No, 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 no. You cannot go further. Back!
How can I get him to listen?
Would she break the Jinn statue? Or repair it?
Human creature. You rebuilt my statue. Why?
You weren't listening, but you look calmer now.
I do not understand. Why show pity to me? I did nothing to aid you.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Or a 10th. What's happened here? What did you do?
I failed. More than 10 times. Let me show you. I was once worshipped here. It was wonderful. But I grew complacent, arrogant. They warned me that great dangers were coming.
And what did you do?
Nothing. I believed that there was no danger I could not thwart. I was wrong. They paid the price.
My being here must have brought back painful memories.
That is as it should be. To feel something, even pain, after all this time. For that, I thank you.
So he wasn't
I
happy
don't
feeling
need
numb.
your thanks, but I do need to know if you've seen a dragon around here.
It has come and gone. But there is something you should know about that beast.
What was that?
Oh,
Fall softly, my friend. Knowledge will be yours in time. Use it more wisely than I did.
Man, you straight up just dropped me.
Hello, Journal.
Well, on that... Oh,
Today at school, I got my history essay back.
before we start this, is it an easy pause? I think anytime we see a little running man...
I wrote about Vikings. I love Vikings.
No.
Mr. Collins didn't like it.
So they probably didn't have horned helmets. This is true.
I won't be.
Oh, I got a
Mum.
D! She literally, she just gave us a torch. Ha.
She has enough to worry about.
Oh dear.
Vikings are the best. They're tall. And
Well,
strong.
probably. Definitely.
They love conquering. And fire.
Who doesn't?
Vikings are basically all kinds of awesome.
I don't mind a good Viking.
I could really use some awesome right now. I got her old photo album out. I wanted to see Gran like I remember her when she was awesome.
Colouring in the photos. Ah. Remember
every
who you are,
time-
Sipper.
I close my eyes. I see her in that horrible bed. We're visiting the hospital later today. When we arrived, Gran was asleep. Her skin looked so thin, almost see-through, like tissue paper. She was Gran-shaped, but empty. I mean, that's silly, right, Journal? It's just Gran. But somehow it isn't. It's not her! She woke up after a few minutes, but it didn't seem like she knew who we were. Why? Why is this happening? Why her? It isn't fair. Why, Journal? Gran still can't speak properly. It's so cruel. She can't tell us anything. Like what she wants to eat. Or how she feels. And what's worse, everyone pretends they're having a real conversation with her. But they're not. You're doing fine, Barbara, the doctor said to her. You just need some time. Hospitals should make you better. She's so ill now.
I want her better now. Just wait. Time is a healer. I thought that was his job. I wish I could help her. It makes me so mad. Nurse said it was dinner. Mum had ordered Gran soup and a jacket potato. But when Gran tried
Soup and a jacket potato.
to eat by herself,
Baked potato is a good choice.
she kept dropping her cutlery.
Oh. Got there in the end.
Then I noticed Mum had ordered her mushroom soup. Mushroom! Gran calls them nature's bogies.
Do you like mushrooms? I do need to, I know that I have people around me who don't like mushrooms. Look at all the mushrooms. Oh, I don't like that noise it makes. Get rid of these mushrooms. I like mushrooms.
I reminded Mum about the mushrooms. She got that look and banged the spoon against the bowl. There was lip pursing. But looking at Gran, I had to help her.
Yeah, see, I don't mind a good mushroom.
I still had some loose change. So I ran down to the entrance hall, where I'd seen a vending machine on the way in.
My money in. Yeah, I'm a bit the same. I tend
Egg
to
sandwich.
like a lot of different
Hurrying
foods.
back to 305, I couldn't help but grin.
Part and parcel of having been a chef
They
before.
didn't let me back in.
Wait, they didn't let her back in?
Adult talk.
Oh no.
Wait outside. That's what they said. So I waited on a bench until Mum came out the room. She said nothing. Just took me to the car. We didn't speak a single word. Not at the car park. Not during our drive home.
Well, that's not good.
Dad had made pies for tea. I just wasn't hungry. Dad said I needed to eat. I said if Gran wasn't going to eat, neither would I. I slammed the door really loudly and flumped onto my bed. I still had the egg sandwich. It was all mushed up. Everything is all mushed up.
Oop.
Dad is mean. Mum doesn't care. And pie is stupid.
Oh, that's a bit
I
harsh.
just
Pie
tried
is
to
not
write
stupid. And yeah, egg sandwich, even if it's crushed, would have been good.
Let's see.
But I think I can understand
Last
why she's
time-
angry.
Georgia was plunging down into the dark below. But the djinn's spell slowed her fall. Down and down she went, tumbling, helpless. Then and there, Georgia started to...
Oh. Thrash, cry, or scream. Which should we... Yeah, curried egg sandwiches. And you know what? I grew up on a farm, so we had a lot of farm like shearers lunches and stuff like this. Tell you what, they were some of the best egg sandwiches, especially if it's on fresh, and it has to be white bread, fresh white bread, top tier. But should we pick thrash, scream, or cry? What do we think? What are we thinking we're going to pick? Scream, maybe? Started to scream? Yeah, we'll go with this.
Scream!
Especially because
But
she's
the
been very
darkness didn't
angry.
care.
Oh, darkness. That. But before we jump into the next part of the story, we'll jump in, but I think this is where I'm going to end it for today. So let it do its save thing.
As Georgia hurtled
And we
through the
will
darkness,
pick... Hello,
her
darkness, my old friend.
helplessness
Yes.
no longer made her feel scared. It made her feel frustrated. Angry. She wanted answers.
We'll let this finish doing its little bit of narration. But I think this is where we're going to finish next week. Finish for today. If we are enjoying this, I might actually pick this up next week instead. Instead of Little Witch in the Woods, this seems to be a little bit more dynamic. It's great.
Into the unknown.
I'm really
Now
enjoying
where
the
am I?
storytelling. I'm really enjoying the storytelling aspect of it. It's a beautiful game. Obviously, it has these kind of very sad undertones in Izzy's actual story, which I'm really intrigued to see where that's going to go. And just the fact that this is kind of very much Izzy telling this story as a way to keep her mind off things, but also deal with the emotions that she's feeling around her grand's illness. So this has been really, really fun, and I've really, really enjoyed this. Thank you for coming and sitting with me, Spinner. It's great having you here, as always. And obviously, Evil One as my wonderful moderator. I will be back tomorrow morning for more Boomeadow builds. We've got to get back into that hell map and try and get a bit more done. Like you do anything. I noticed you didn't contribute to the mushroom conversation, so... but it is always wonderful having you here. And yes, I will be back tomorrow for more Boomeadow builds. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this, you can go watch it back on YouTube tomorrow. Because I'll be posting it up to my YouTube in about 24 hours. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. It has been wonderful having you here. Hopefully this has entertained you a little bit. And and I will see you all tomorrow for more Boomeadow build. But otherwise, yeah, have a great day. I will talk to you all later. Bye.